Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter.
Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new Vegas 14 tutorial, and like you guys have seen in the intro, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to attach objects on the wall, on the floor, everything you want to know about this topic. So as you can see right now, we are in Vegas, just like always on Wednesday, and this is basically the clip of me, raw, uncut, you know, walking through a small alley, and I'm going to place some objects on the right, right here. So if you guys are excited for this tutorial, make sure to smash the like button down below. Also subscribe down below for more advanced tutorials, and I would say let's get started. So we're gonna use a little bit more of kind of 3D masking. So basically, first of all, when you have recorded your clip, what you want to do is you want to make up your mind, like, what do I want to have on the wall or on the floor. Now I'm just going to drag in a small subscribe button. Alright, so this is the subscribe button I'm going to make move on the wall. So I'm going to create a new video track because we're going to place everything above our walking shot. So as you can see right now, this is just a subscribe button right in the middle, but it doesn't really look 3D and everything. So what we're going to do is we're not going to go to event and crop this time. We're going to go to track motion, this one, and as you can see right now, this is just a basic menu where you can move stuff around and stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to change this from source alpha to 3D source alpha. As you can see now, those 4 boxes are popping up, and this is basically where you can edit all kinds of stuff, like, you know, putting it into this direction. This box you can twist it and stuff. So this is what we're going to use to make it float on the wall. So we're going to also use keyframes. It's going to take a little bit of time, and as you guys saw in the intro, the logos are a little bit flashing. It is done really quickly, but it's just, you know, for showing purposes. Like, once you pay attention to this and you're really into the editing, frame by frame, it will look very better than my result. But that's just basically showing what I mean when I'm going to show you guys. So as you can see, we have 4 boxes, and we're going to start off with positioning this one on the wall. So we're not going to pick the first one, but we're going to pick the second one, and we're going to make sure that it is nice and aligned. Then we're going to go back to the first one, make sure that everything looks realistic. Then we're going to go to the box below it. As you can see now, what this does, it is just going to make it like look 3D. And you're probably thinking, you're like, dude, I didn't know that this was possible in Sony Vegas. It is a pretty well, not standard, but a pretty basic program if you compare it to After Effects, but everything is possible in this editing program. So that's why I'm coming at you with this tutorial. So now that we have this one placed in the position that we wanted, we're going to place it right here on the wall. I'm going to also make it a little bit smaller. So now we're going to position this, and we're going to align this with the bricks on the wall, as you can see. Because how I did this is, what you want to do is to make sure that you have a realistic that is really hanging on the wall. What you want to do is you want to follow a certain line on the brick wall. Like, let's say that you want to focus on this line, you know, there is some concrete. You just want to make sure that when you move up frames by frame, you will stay aligned on that brick, you know, on that line, so it will go out of the screen very accurately. So what we're going to do before we're going to make everything move, we're going to click on this icon, so we will actually see the sync cursor is checked, and then we can go frame by frame, and it will actually move, you know, with itself. So we're going to start where the button appears, that is right here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pay close attention, doing it frame by frame. So, you know, 2 monitors would be like perfect, because we have a little less space on our screen, but this just works very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go frame by frame. So I'm going to click 1 frame, and I'm going to start, you know, putting this guy to the right. So it basically comes down to having it onto one single spot. So we're going to go 1 frame further, then we're going to place this guy a little bit more to the right, go 1 frame further, you know, place it to the right. So what happens if you do this patiently, it will look very realistic. So I'm going to do it a little bit faster, you know, and so you guys will know what I mean with paying attention, and spend some time on this, because it will look very accurate, and it really looks like that is hanging on the wall. So we're gonna go ahead and go frame by frame, and we're gonna place this guy on the same place. Keep in mind, keep the button with this concrete line, keep that aligned so it will look realistic. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing it a little bit more faster, but what you guys want to do is move it as, the least frame by frame, so it will look the more, the less you're going to skip, for example, going from this to this. If you're doing it from this to this minor change, that will really look great in the end result. So I'm going to just go ahead and, go frame by frame. And you can do this with other stuff, like, a picture of yourself, anything that is just an image, you can place it on that wall and animate it. So I'm going to just keep on doing this, and I'll catch you guys when I just got done.
Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction?
Alright folks, I got almost done, as you can see in the last few frames, and like I said, you can do this with anything you can imagine. And I'm going to show you guys how it looks right now, what we just did in this project. So this is how it looks. It's going really fast. It's also a little bit laggy. Let me just put it to half. As you can see, it's going really fast, like I said. But the more frames you use and the less space you use per frame will make it go slower, and will make it look more realistic. So if I play back this video, as you can see, it is just going away, from the wall at the same tempo as I'm walking, as you can see. So I'm gonna open up the project that I made to create this intro. So this is how I did. Okay folks, this is a new project, as you can see, and I just muted the music because that would be a little bit interrupting. So if I play back this video, as you can see right here, I have the subscribe button moving along, then my GAH logo right here, as you can see. I muted it for a second. This is what I mean, with the logo. There it is, moving with the subscribe button. So this is how I come to create. And you're wondering, like, can you show us how to do this on floors? Well, it is just the exact same thing. You can also do stuff on the other wall, but you want to make sure that you don't have any windows or doors or anything on the wall, because that will, make it look less accurate. So this is basically how to attach objects on the wall and on the floor. On the floor is just the same thing. You just want to push it, position this on the floor, and then just go frame by frame until it's out of the screen. So that's how simple it is, guys. It is not really that complicated. You don't need After Effects for this. You can do this in Vegas, as you can see. So that is it for the video. Make sure to smash the like button down below for more videos, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with a brand new Twitch tutorial, as always on Thursday. So I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video.
Just Alex Halford.